Not Matt Cooper. You're in Westport.
I am.
What are you doing in Westport?
Down in Westport today because the last Word programme on Today FM was down here, and part of our sponsorship and support for the Cross Rugby Legends Cycle Tour. We did the programme down here today, and meeting up now with all of the rugby players and the various other participants who cycled today, raising funds for cancer research. So delighted to be down here supporting them and doing the radio programme too.
You weren't tempted to go cycling with them, no?
I was going to, I wanted to, and I'm really sorry that I didn't, because I would have loved to. It seems like absolutely perfect weather conditions for it today, because I actually love getting on the bike. But I just decided I'm having a little bit of trouble with my back at the moment, moving house on Thursday, and lots of moving of boxes to be done. So I thought 6 hours in the saddle and then another 2.5 hours on the seat doing the programme. I wouldn't be in any condition for anything later in the week. So sorrowfully, regretfully, I decided to opt out of the cycle, and I really wish I'd done it now, particularly as I look at the weather.
And that might be a wise decision when the move comes.
I think it probably was the right decision to do.
Have you been to Westport before?
No, I haven't
First time
actually
to
been to the Westport before, and
what do you think?
I did like
the bit you've seen on it.
Well, genuinely, it seems like the beautiful sunny day today shows it all up on its best. I can see why it won the Tally Towers Award only yesterday, and it's somewhere I definitely would come back to, because we spent a little bit of time not too far from here last year. Brought the family down to the Delphi Adventure Centre, and we had a fantastic time, and we started out late in the afternoon to climb Patrick, and then realised we weren't properly equipped for that, so we've sort of said we would come back and all of us do it at some stage next year, and perhaps go on to Delphi again or other places around here which I know which are fantastic as adventure centres. So looking forward to spending more time in the west of Ireland over the next 12 months.
How long are you with Today FM now?
Nearly 12 years now
12
at this
years,
stage.
Yeah. And how long is it set up?
TFM is going since 1997. I joined full-time in 2003, although I did broadcast in the very first year, so I actually tell them inside in Today FM that I'm actually the longest serving person, even if probably I'm not.
Is it a stressful job, is it?
I wouldn't say it's stressful at all.
You got to
no.
be careful.
You have a responsibility when you're presenting a radio programme.
Absolutely,
you have a
yeah.
responsibility to get the facts right, you have a responsibility to the people you're interviewing, a responsibility to the listener. But I wouldn't call it stressful, I'd actually call it actually really exciting, and it's a job that I love going and doing every day. I never feel I don't want to be there doing it. I never feel that I don't want to be meeting the people that I get the opportunity to meet. So I actually love doing The Last Word and hope to be doing it for many years to come.
You met all the famous, yeah?
Yeah, you meet lots of really, really interesting people, and you meet famous people. But actually, sometimes the best people you meet are the people that you've never actually heard of before, who don't actually have a big public profile. And so, people talk about who your heroes are, when they don't tend to be businessmen or politicians or even sportsmen. Very often the people who are the most impressive are the people who are dealing with adverse effects in their life, such as illness of loved one or illness of children, who are confronting great difficulties, great tragedies, great hardships, and they do it in a way that would actually put you to shame, so that you never actually complain again about anything that you're actually going through. So the most impressive people that I've actually met in the 12 years that I've been lucky enough to be presenting the programme tend to be those people. They're the ones who leave their mark that you remember the most.
And anybody stand out a mile ahead of the rest? In the 12 years.
It wouldn't be fair. I never have an answer prepared for that question. I've been asked so many times as to who the standout interviewee was or whatever. But I think it actually is better to say there's been many, many great interviews. And part of my problem is as well, when you're so busy, when you're doing 10 to 12 items a day on the programme, I can even hardly remember who I've interviewed today, let alone who I did last week or last month or last year or 5 years ago.
You have a big support team.
There are 5 people who work with me on the team, production team. And actually, I should actually name them and acknowledge them. They're Patrick Hawley, Mary O'Hagan, Killian Murray, Mary Carroll, and Julie McGowan, who is from very close to here in Westport. She's our local knowledge here in the area here today. And the 5 of them set everything up. I mean, it would just not be possible for me to do the programme that I do every day if I didn't actually have them there to do all the work and get everything going.